When New York and New England get together, it usually promises to be a good one.
Yep, the Jets and the Patriots rivalry is one of the better ones going these days.
Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Mack.
The defense is lucky to have this guy at the safety spot. He's always getting everyone lined up and making sure they have the right coverage call. You get a guy like this, he can lead your defense. And that makes everyone else's job a little bit easier.
Curtis Martin will have to be at his best against that defense, and he's hoping that he'll carry his team to a victory. He'll also try to get him out of the backfield, hit him on a few screens and dump-offs. He's a threat whenever he has the ball in his hands, so don't be surprised to see him touch the ball over 20 times throughout today's game.
Look at him down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
Let's see how it plays out tonight as we get set for the opening kickoff. The Jets set to kick it deep. It's on its way. From the 3-yard line. Stiff arm. Flag down. It's 1st and 10. Dillon, the deep back, throwing on 1st down. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Nearly a turnover.
The quarterback felt a little pressure on that one. It looked like he fired the ball out there before he wanted to.
Stay low.
46 defense in this time. Brady with a man in motion. Blitz is coming. Pressure coming. Fires this one deep. He has it. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Patriots. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
The quarterback looked through his progressions and found the receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. The Patriots appear capable of running away with this game, John, if they can get everything rolling offensively. A couple of turnovers, this could turn into a rout.
High-powered offenses aren't very high-powered when they don't have the ball.
The Patriots are lined up for the kickoff. He got all of that one. From the 7-yard line to the 20. So the offense sets up for its first down of the game.
The sky you can't touch, and if you're in the back, you need to step up front. And if you can't hear it, then tell them to turn it up. What the hell are you waiting for? Everybody in here on the dance floor. Your hands in the air.
Krabat moves in motion. Law with the tackle at the 25. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards you winning the game.
2nd and 8.
Strong left. Strong left.
Beck comes in motion. Hunt flings it to the outside. Pass ball's incomplete. Tough time picking up the rush that time, and he gets off a bad throw.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
New England comes out in their nickel package. Going to the right. Bruschi stops him for negative yardage. He tried to find something off the edge, John. There wasn't anything there.
Yeah, but there was no corner to turn. He's looking for the corner, and it just never got there.
Going is back to punt. Brown is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
34-yard punt. At the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up second down. Dillon, the lone back. Brady sends a man in motion. Guns it out to the right. And he can't find a way to keep possession. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets it away fast. Mickens records the stop at the 48-yard line.
Gain on the play.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. It's first and 10.
Stinger! Stinger! Base, base!
Gets it off the back. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
Second and 10. Martin, the lone back. Throws it. Perfect throw. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 32. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. So we have first and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Off with left. Pfeiffer breaks the play up in the backfield. The defense eats the play up.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right out to defense can be very effective strategy.
Throwing. And he hits his target. Pennington, over and over, throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. He never seems to make a bad throw. Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
The Jets line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Gain of about a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Going is ready to punt this one away. Brown into return. Here's the punt. From the 20. First and 10. Drops back. Under pressure. He's tackled behind the line by Hobson. Great push up front by the defensive line, leading to the sack.
Timing is very important to the success of the passing game. When your defense can create consistent pressure, you set the tempo when the other team is on offense. One thing for sure, sacks and bad throws are the result when the quarterback doesn't have it.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Brady seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. The Jets come out in a dime package. With the throw, great pass. The 30, and he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
Closing in, throwing, and the catch is made. Brown makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
And this is the fifth play of this drive. 5 yards to go. Drops back. Off his back foot. He finds his man. Brady has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
Ball right around midfield. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, and this pass is completed. Brown didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
After 1 quarter of football, a touchdown separates these two teams. The score, New England 7, New York 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. 1 yard to go. Looking to run it here. Dillon wasn't able to get anything going on that one.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Brady with a man in motion. Barton pulls him down at the 31. Dillon covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
So we have first and 10 here. Dillon, the lone back. Nice play to the right, keeping him at bay. Ferguson stops the play in the backfield. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
It's second down and a long way to go. Fall, the lone setback. Fall. Barton records the tackle at the 33-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
Where you at?
And they'll face a long third down here. The Jets come out in a nickel package. Passing right. This pass is incomplete. He barely got that one off.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
About a 51-yard attempt here. The kick is up. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
The Patriots are ready to kick this one off. Nice kick and returnable. From the 8-yard line to the 20. Following the punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. It's 1st and 10. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. The move the sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
1st and 10. Dropping back. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Okay, move. Get in there. Bring him out. Set.
So, goes in motion. Around. Seymour is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 42-yard line. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
So about 3 minutes left. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Wilson stops him at the 40.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, and this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Pennington sends a man in motion. Again from the run. Samuel with the tackle at the 38-yard line. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his lineman.
Ball on the 38-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up. The Patriots out of the nickel package. Barton didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. New England looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Great throw. Poole makes the play at the 17. Calling it audible. He'll pass on the first down. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Good read, finding the single coverage in the secondary. They'll go no huddle here. Corbett in motion. Fires to the end zone. Pass rolls incomplete. Pass incomplete in the end zone. Second down. The defense will have to come up big again and do their best to keep them out of the end zone. 10th play of this drive. Martin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. On the ground. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, two-ton truck rolling a trailer.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Throwing a strike to the end zone. Drops the interception. So the pass falls incomplete. And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Bryant lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. And it's up. No doubt about that one. The Jets score to within a touchdown. The Jets set to kick it deep. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7-yard line. New England is looking to pull away as they take over again.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
We're just about down to 1 minute. They line up in the I formation. Branch goes in motion. Pass play here on first down. Incomplete. Overthrown, leading to an incompletion.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. A little over a minute left. Fourier comes in motion. Throws it. He finds his man. Barton makes the stop at the 29-yard line. Good, strong throw by the quarterback on that pass.
You know, they really put that thing in there. That's why you used to see a lot of drop passes by a defender, and it's usually because he just can't hang on to the thing.
New England calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Just about a minute left. Dillon. Nice play fake. And it's complete. Solid hit. Just crunched it.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
That little pass underneath will give him a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. 8 to go. Only one man back. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The 40. Perfect throw. Abraham with the stop at the 35. Perfect pass. Great catch. And that'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. Come out of the nickel. Drops back, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Caught the pass, but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
They need to reach the 25 to convert. New England calls a timeout. They have none left. And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. And it's on its way. But it's Eric. Bangs that one right through his second field goal of the game.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Squib kick. This kick goes out of bounds. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Martin, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Wilson makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. The end of the second quarter with the score, New England 30, New York 3. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Both teams have lined up and we're set for the second half kickoff. They'll return this one. From the 4 to the 20. Stiff arm. New York needs 2 scores to get back into this one. Ball on their own 29. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
He was fortunate to get anything on that one.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
New England comes out in their nickel package. Breaks free. The 40. Harrison stops him at the 44. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
1st and 10. They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Going to the air on first down with the throw, and the catch is made. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
Second and inches. Martin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Hand it off. He just gets this one past the sticks. Martin has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. They're having no success running on first down.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on first down.
They get it again. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Delta, switch one.
Only one man back.
Get out of me.
Off balance throw. Perfect pass. The 40. Coleman makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
It's 1st and 10.
Delta, switch one.
The defense lines up in the next one. They give it to the halfback. Big hit on the ball carrier.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Off that wing. Set.
Beck, the motion man. Pressure with the throw. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Mark did a great job of looking that ball right into his hands.
The quarterback made sure that the only guy that could make the catch was his receiver.
They'll convert for the first down if they can get the ball inside the 21. New England comes out in a dive package. Throws it. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
Doug Bryant comes in to try what should be about a 47-yard field goal. And it's up. Clearly not the result he was looking for. First and 10.
Drill, switch it. Come on.
The Patriots line up in the bunch of space. Barton created problems in the backfield on that. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. Good play to get to him before he was able to turn upfield.
More like he got pushed the wrong way. Great job to maintain pursuit to the outside.
Dillon, the lone back. Brady sends a man in motion. On the ground. Ferguson makes the play at the 36-yard line. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. It was more of a limp up the middle.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Sack. Great play in the backfield by Robertson. Robertson did a great job breaking through, getting there for the center.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back to it. And he just made it look simple.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. First and 10.
It's all right.
He gets the carry. Great fake. Goes over the middle. It's going the other way. Sheds the tackle. The savvy linebacker gets the turnover.
Most guys who've been around the league for a long time aren't easily fooled. When the quarterback looks them off or pump fakes, they stay in their feet, keeping their eyes on them, and then make this type of play.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Only one man back. Toss play to the left. He's tackled behind the line by Abraham. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Lucy.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. There he goes. And it's caught. Tongue stops him at the 30-yard line. Brady put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
3rd and 3. They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 13-3. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. And it's on its way. But it's error. That kick has now chipped in with 3 field goals.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Carter, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Should be a return here. From the 7 to the 20. It's a fumble. The Jets grab the live ball.
And reach for the part of the sky you can't touch. And if you're in the back, you need to step up front. And if you can't hear it, then tell them to turn it up. What the hell are you waiting for? Everybody in here
It's
on the
1st
dance
and
floor.
10.
All right. Set. Come on now, let's do this.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the pass, incomplete pass. Brady got up and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Pennington with split backs. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Some good quick moves and a 1st down.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route. Jam him. Stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Come on. Tough D.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. And he drops the pass. He should have caught that one.
I'm not sure why he dropped that one. Quarterback delivered it right to him.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. The Patriots come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. With the throw, incomplete. Number 23, Waxman, causing the incomplete.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
They're calling for the punter again, his 3rd kick tonight. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
39-yard punt. Fair catch made after 23 yards.
It's 1st and 10. Brady with a man in motion. Gets the call. Abraham makes the tackle at the 26. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Dillon, the lone setback. On the call, Bart takes him down at the 31. Good gain for the offense here in the second.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
Dillon, the lone back. Hands off. Hobson makes the tackle at the 34. Good blocking up front, allowing him to find the seam downfield that he needed.
Teams run in the middle about 80% of the time, and that's inside the tackles. So you have to be able to have some success doing it. This time, there was no problem getting it up in there.
Brady with a man in motion. Hunt is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 41-yard line. So that play goes for about 6. Fifth play of this drive. A little over 4 to go. Dillon. Ellis with the stop at the 43-yard line. Gain of 3. One yard to go.
Big play! Big play!
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Tucks it away. Pass barely makes it past the first down marker. They get it again on third down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these third down situations. They can't seem to get the offense off the field.
Ball on their own 44. And this is the 7th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Again with the carry. Bart is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 46. 1-yard gain on that play. Ball on their own 46. And this is the 8th play of this drive. 2 minutes to the final gun. Fullback handoff. Tongue stops him at the 48. 5-yard gain.
This is one where the coach might actually try and pass to get the first. If they can get it, then they can pretty much run out the clock.
.46-yard line's the spot they have to get to convert on this third down play. Brady with a man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. Flips the tackle. Tom makes the tackle at the 42. Dillon was very determined on that play, John.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
This one is just about in the books. So they have 1st and 10 here. Brady using split backs. Brady with a man in motion. Fullback handoff. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got popped. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
1-yard gain on that play. And this is the 11th play of this drive. And they need about 9. The Jets come out on the 46. This one is handed off. McGraw pulls him down at the 31. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
1st and 10. Ferguson drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
A little over a minute left. Brady with a man in motion. He'll get the ball again. Young makes the play at the 26. Pickup of about 7. A kneel down here should be the last play of the game. And this is the 14th play of this drive. 5 yards to go. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. Vinatieri boots it through again. A total of 4 field goals in the game. The Patriots are taking control in this one. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The Patriots are lined up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 2. The Jets will start this drive from the 21-yard line. With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. Changing the play now. New England comes out in a dime package. Throws it, and he hits his target. Bruschi makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. There's the final gun. The final score is New England 19, New York 3. Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.